Hi, how you doing? Will Perry here. I hope you're well in these difficult times. I'm sure you're at home, or maybe quite a few people are working. So if you're out there working, I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're well. Most people are on this lockdown. It's a strange time, and what I'm seeing so much is people saying that the anxiety is just taking over them. They can't do anything because of anxiety. And yet there's this kind of perfect timing. And I've said it myself, but I've seen loads of posts, loads of adverts on Facebook saying, this is the perfect time to, as we're cocooned up, to work on your own self-development, to get the courses that you want to do, to build your businesses, to do whatever it is that you want to do to take you forward. For when this is over, and it will be over, you want to, kind of transform, and things will change. Things will be different on the other side of this, which is, an awesome thing. And I'm sure some things will be challenging, but there'll be opportunities there as well. So you want to take advantage of those. But what I'm hearing is lots of people can't do anything because they're kind of trapped by their anxiety. And I completely get that because I work with people with anxiety. So what I want to do anyway is I'm doing pulling together a free masterclass for you on, or maybe it's not for you, maybe it's somebody with anxiety, but it's a free masterclass on anxiety to help give you tools, directly give you tools to manage your anxiety down, because this is an awesome time to work on your mindset, to maybe create the business, maybe jump in, do the business, or all the courses that you've bought, the books that you've bought but never and you've invested in but never digested. It's a perfect time to digest them. But if anxiety is getting in the way, if the worry and concern, that if that's paralyzing you, then obviously that's going to work against you, and that's a real shame. And it's quite easy to fix. You just need the right approach, the right tools, the right mindset, and the right person. If you don't gel with me, I'm the wrong person. But if you gel with the way, my style, my approach, maybe you go for people with suits. I saw that recently. I saw, if you want to succeed in business, wear a suit. And it's like, no, that's not me. I'm proud of coming on in dungarees, because that's kind of the journey that I've been through. I went through the corporate world with low self-esteem, with panic attacks, with, all that stuff. I went through that, and it's like, having a suit doesn't make you feel successful. It can make you feel confident, but it doesn't breed to success if you've got all the negativity going on, if you've got panic attacks going on, if you've got all that stuff going on. You need to manage that stuff, and I remember not doing that. So I became free with myself when I freed myself from that. And my authentic self is currently wearing dungarees, sporting a coronavirus haircut. And I say that in kind of lightness and jest. We're on lockdown, aren't we? For quite a period, and it's we're not going to get haircuts. So those of us that have the shorter haircuts. So my wife Louise borrowed some pet clippers, and we had the pet clippers. Must be the same, eh? So she went up there and did her best, which is awesome, because it makes me feel like I've had a bit of a trim. So I have had a bit of a trim. You can see that. So anyway, we're here for, we don't know how long it's going to go on, and some people are just really struggling, rather than managing what they can manage, not worrying about what they can't manage, and focusing on developing yourself. But you need to be clear. To be able to, you need the clearing to be able to focus on developing yourself. You can't do that if you're overwhelmed and struggling with that. So that's the purpose of the masterclass. I've put the link in wherever it is here for you. All that is just because I haven't released it yet, and it's not a formal. It's just me recording. I'm rather than doing it live, I'm gonna just record it as live and chuck it up on a page, and you'll just put your details into it to get it. It's simple as that. And all this link is just to go into Messenger to say, can you let me know, Will, when it's there. And I've put in there, actually, can I just ask a bit of questions about your anxiety? You don't have to at all, but I'd be interested in that, because that might inform as well, particularly before I do it, what goes in it if you've got a particular aspect. But basically, I work with lots of people that have anxiety, and once you crack that, then you can get to the real good stuff. And as you'll see on the training, the core stuff that causes the anxiety. So the link is just to Messenger, just to say, Will, let me know. You don't have to do it at all, but it literally goes into Messenger. It might be a blue button to say get started if you haven't used Messenger with me before, and it just is just saying, yes, put me on the list for you know, to let me know when you press the button to go live on this, and you'll be the first one to get that delivered to you via Messenger. I'll send the link to you on Messenger. So I hope that's of interest to you, or perhaps you know somebody that's really struggling, in which case, you know, it'll be interesting to them. So as I say, completely free, and it's something I can do because I you know, I'm seeing it a lot, and you know, I'm one of those people that's saying, oh, now's the perfect time. You know, if you've got a business, or you can see somebody with a business idea. You know, my wife works. She sits there. She's not there. My wife has a business that is entirely online now, which is so cool. You know, obviously, that works really well in these times, and maybe going forward, you know. So, you know, if you've got a business that, you know, you can work online, if you've got a business that you need to adjust to work online, if you need to work on yourself, if you've got ideas, books and, you know, dreams to build, and you can adjust, you know, now is the perfect time to do it. But if anxiety is getting in the way, and I'm going to share some, you know, I did some searching into this and some stats as well, and it's scary how on the increase anxiety is, and not just, you know, pandemic related. You know, that's obviously peaking it, but it's anxiety over the last 5 years particularly. It's huge. You know, it's huge. So anyway, tools on how to manage that, how to manage your own anxiety down. Many thanks. Hope that's of interest. Either comment or use the link to get in and chat to me there. All right, many thanks. I hope you're well. Stay safe, stay sane-ish, and get a haircut. And what else? Stay within your power. That very much comes from managing your anxiety first. You can then stay in your power, or, you know, get in your power. But you're not in your power when you have, you know, real high anxiety. All right, many thanks. Hope you're well. Speak to you soon. All right, bye-bye.